You know that feeling when you're walking down Collins Street in the middle of summer and suddenly hits you like a brick. That's exactly what the crypto markets just did to us overnight. Bitcoin's taken a proper beating, and as someone who's watched these cycles from right here in Melbourne, I can tell you this one's got everyone talking. G'day, it's Sash from CRYPTOLOGIC, and today we're diving deep into the why Bitcoin's plunged, what it means for us Aussies specifically, and why, despite the bloodbath, there might be a silver lining on the horizon. First up, let's get the numbers straight because prices come first in AUD here. Bitcoin is currently trading at around 113,000 AUD. That would be 79,000 USD. That's a sharp drop of over 6% in the last 24 hours, and it's briefly dipped even lower overnight. This isn't just a blip. We're talking a 30% plus drawdown from recent peaks, with the broader market following suit. Ether and Solana got hit even harder at points. Now, right here in Australia, the big story isn't just the price. It's the regulator finally sounding the alarm. ASIC just released their key issues outlook for 2026, and they've put crypto regulatory gaps right at the top of their systematic risk list. They're worried about unlicensed crypto firms, misleading conduct, and how fast innovation in digital assets, payments, and even AI is outpacing the rules. Consumers are exposed, and ASIC warns clearer licensing and perimeter oversight this year. This ties directly into the bigger shift. Parliament's debating the Corporations Amendment Digital Assets Framework bill right now. If it passes, and signs point to yes, crypto exchanges and custody providers will need proper Australian financial services licenses by mid-2026. There's a transition period with no action relief for complained players. For us in Melbourne and across Oz, this could be massive. Institutional money that's been sitting on the sidelines might finally flow in once the rules are clear. We're talking a potential 24 billion digital assets economy boost. Plus, there is a crypto summit hitting Melbourne Convention Centre on February the 19th. Bigger conversations, sharper insights. If you're local, that's one to circle. And locally, the Victorian Court of Appeal just confirmed what many of us knew. Stealing Bitcoin is theft. It's property. No more grey areas there. This segment is brought to you by cryptologic.com.au, your go-to hub for in-depth Aussie and global crypto news. Switching to the global picture, why the carnage? Thin liquidity, geopolitical tensions, Fed leadership uncertainty, and sticky inflation data killing hopes for quick rate cuts. Over 1.6 billion in leveraged bets liquidated as Bitcoin briefly touched below 80,000 USD. Retail traders are panic selling, heading for the exits. But here's the twist. While retail runs, the mega whales are quietly stacking. Holders with 1,000 plus BTC are back accumulating to December highs, absorbing supply without pushing price up yet. Classic smart money behavior in a dip. And now for a quick breather. Why did the Bitcoin go to therapy in Melbourne? Because after hitting all-time highs, it had a massive identity crisis when it suddenly felt like a fair dinkum Aussie winter, cold, wet, and wondering if summer will ever come back. All right, back to business now, and it's time for the CRYPTOLOGIC Takeaway. Okay, this sell-off hurts, but it's not the end. Market cycle and corrections like this shake out weak hands while strong projects and holders build. For Aussies, 2026 looks like the year crypto goes mainstream here, clear rules, licensing, institutional inflows. If you're holding long term, dips like this are often buying opportunities, but timing is everything. I'm not a financial advisor, this is just my take based on data. Always do your own research, manage risks, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. So, where do we go from here? Watch for support levels around current prices, any Fed signals, and progress on that Aussie bill. If regulation lands positively, we could see a strong rebound. If you found this breakdown helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more Melbourne based crypto insights, and drop in the comments. Are you buying this dip or waiting for more clarity? Until next time, stay sharp out there. It's Sash from CRYPTOLOGIC signing off. Catch you soon. See you in the blockchain.